Do you impersonate inanimate objects?
Flavor-wise, I'm just kind of a lot.
What are the impressions that have been really hitting home for people? Are some working better than others?
The public loves Banana Bread's publicists.
I said it, this is your year, and we did it. We got everyone home, we got them a bunch of f***ing rotted bananas, and they just went off.
It is on the weirder side, but then it's everyone knows the behavior of a publicist and everyone knows about Banana Bread having a moment. So that one kind of just came together naturally.
Jordan, it's very early out in LA. Thank you for getting up so early to talk to me.
Actually, I have to be honest with you, Katie. I'm in New York. I'm from Long Island originally. So yeah, I'm East Coast boy.
Your life since the pandemic, Jordan, has been pretty crazy.
Yeah.
You went from 15,000 followers on Instagram to 600,000 in 3 months. Why do you think people were buying what you were selling?
Listen, I think it's a million different reasons, but I think if I were to pick the main one, is that I was making people laugh in a really hard time.
COVID just comes in on her high horse and is the star of the show. It's chill. It's not all about you. There are still other diseases. There's a common cold.
You do it in a very unique way in terms of your impersonations. You impersonate inanimate objects.
I'm dirty again. I know you just cleaned me, but guess what? I'm dirty again.
I mean, where the heck do you come up with these ideas, Jordan?
It's so once it clicked in me that this format of I can impersonate anything, it's literally just looking around.
I guess I would eat her blood or whatever, but that just for food. I'm not trying to do anything more than that.
Tell me a little bit about your background and what prepared you to have this moment yourself, like Banana Bread.
Yeah, I mean, my big Banana Bread moment. Been waiting my whole life for it. I moved to LA when I was 21, and I had been in comedy. I had acted.
Ow! Ow!
Oh my God! I'm sorry. What did I do?
Sunburn on my shoulders.
I'm sorry.
And then the last 4 or 5 years was kind of dedicated to writing for TV. I directed some TV as well. And I think I get people, and I've always kind of gotten people. So that's kind of where I lead from.
Sarah Jessica Parker actually DM'd you something that made you cry, which I'm assuming were happy tears. What did she say, Jordan, if you can share it with us?
I think she just said thank you for inviting us into your world, and I love being a spectator. And it was just such a Sarah Jessica Parker note, and she's so huge for me, and Sex and the City was so huge for me, and so it felt like Carrie Bradshaw writing on her laptop looking out the window at me. And so I think that's what made me cry.
Isn't it amazing how Instagram has become such a platform for self-expression and really, in some ways, its own network?
Whew. Oh my God. I needed that so bad. We all needed that.
You're using it for comedy. Where do you see the future of all these different platforms?
I think Hollywood is terrified of it, because it's with all systems, they are built for the top half of it to make the money, and then to kind of use the artists. And now the artists are getting to see their own money for the first time really ever. So many new voices from marginalized communities and poorer communities are being recognized through social media, and their numbers are insane because they have an actually unique voice and they have something to say. You look at the people in Hollywood, and it's they all, for so many years, they all looked the same. They were all straight white guys. And it's how are we supposed to believe that just straight white guys are the funniest people in the world? We were just taught to believe that because they were the ones doing it.
Do you get people who say, thank you, Jordan, I feel better about myself, I'm gay and I haven't been comfortable talking about it, and things like that? Or other people who feel like they haven't felt comfortable in their own skin?
Yeah, I do. I'm not a traditionally hot Hollywood thing, but I'm this a little bit chubby, hairy, Jewish beast who's funny and like leads with sexuality, but is also intellectual. And I think like people see me being like the best version of myself and seeing that it can work. That resonates with people.
What's in the future for you, Jordan? I know you're working on a couple of things.
I'm writing. I'm like, I want to make these shows happen. One of them is kind of like leading my focus right now. I think it is in line with what I've done on the internet, but takes it to a new level. So yeah, that's kind of consuming me. And then just like all these like random opportunities are popping up that kind of like, I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. Like maybe doing something with Headspace and like some modeling stuff. And I'm like, okay, I guess I'm a model now.
I'd like to spend like a week inside that brain of yours, right?
Just microdose LSD 3 times a week and you can get there.